Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zara Berserk. Just trying to. Okay, I'm going to try to reconnect my mic. Let me see if I connects to this device of mine. It was connected to another device. So, uh, hope you can hear me. It's not connecting. So, I just have to pause this for a little while. So, I'm going in to see if I can connect the headphones and mic with this device. Thank you for waiting. Uh, just a moment, please. Hello, greetings everyone again. Zara Berserk here. So I had to thought of coming back here after having spoken to uh, Universal Beauty in Iman, brother sir, and with due respect. So to him, we were talking about in the previous live stream, we're at the screencasting and all, witness and all this, so I thought I could talk to him and see what it is. Um, but he went on with his experience and he described what he thought with examples of the river, or sorry, the ocean and the waves in the ocean and things like that. So it was his experience he was describing. And I thought I realized where he was coming from. So, sorry, no disrespect or anything. I hope he doesn't feel humiliated or anything. And another thing was that he was telling me, oh, if you see, they have the Muslims now, some Muslims may have this apprehension, fear that we are going to judge them. Uh, Maybe, I just wanted to see where he was saying, right? You asking me whether I'm a Muslim, this and that, and then you're going to judge me through that bias. So, likewise, right? Vice versa, that the Muslims who have come here have judged me being an ex-Muslim and things. Um, so, all these problems, right? We have with other Muslims judging us, not knowing Arabic properly, and questioning us, your comprehension, or even accusing me here. So I just wanted to see whether we have to see whether when he said that, this example he gave of human beings being an ocean and the waves and the middle waves or the or below the outer waves, um, the water within this, middle waves, in the middle of the water, the waves, that is ignorance. So I had to stop him there, right? Although he said he's giving an example, I understood that, but I felt it was not the way to give an example of human beings. You're saying that the water is still ignorant of its potential, unlimited or abundant potential. And when I asked him what is water, he replied through his own interpretation experience, or what he has maybe can't can we say through his experience found out what water is, that it's water is emotions. So, and then when I wanted to, like, if I want to interrupt, not rudely, but just to say, look, I don't understand this, please, sir, or Bahai brother, because then going on after, not, I'm not able to understand what he was saying. I didn't realize that he had come only to speak about what he believes in or what he has experienced and share what was going on, like the ants he didn't kill, um, while he was having food, and the ants were, moving in a line, and he thought, oh, they're going to bite me, so should I kill them? And then he's talking about the connection he had. The ants just left, went away rather than biting him and all this. So I didn't think he had come here to share just his personal experiences, he said. We were talking, like he was saying, I'm the witness, and then, there were these contradictions in the previous live stream. So sorry, I had to make a new live stream and couldn't show his previous comments in the live chat. So people are like Pakistanis also, Indians also, they respect their berserk or someone who has more knowledge, that we shouldn't, or their style, sorry, but my style is kind of a little bit on the Western side. And, y- uh, the just say, the Sayyid Saab comes here. I had to drop him one time. I got sick and tired of his making me go round and round and round in circles about things. So, and then over there in the Pakistan, they give him a chance to talk a lot. And in the previous live stream, I was there. Ex-Muslims from Pakistan, they were giving him a chance, and they said, "We respect you," and all this. They weren't getting uh, agitated, or so they didn't stop him. They let him speak and go on and on. That's sorry. Sometimes I can't afford to do that. Like I feel I've had enough from the Muslims, even if they are berserk now, right? And so this, so you may judge me on that, but I need to stop myself because, okay, first of all, the misguidance that you might get, water could be life, like Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji or Sadhguru would. Sadhguru says, I used to find, like, what is this water? Used to ask myself. So water could be life and not emotions only. That's the surface of it. Or maybe there are deep emotions. Okay, you can in a way describe it like this, but I wasn't asking for his opinions and what he wants to uh, share and thinks about life, and the examples he's giving. You see, water is also, can we say, I don't know, but we can say it's what Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, or someone said that water is life. So water is life. What is water? Okay, so this whole thing, and then in the end, I let him, because someone here also was saying, let him finish. And uh, so when I'm interrupting, I don't want to waste your time. I know where you're going. And in the end, also, I could understand. I was like completely dumbfounded by what he was saying, swearing, and then he's saying against Sufis. He himself is against Sufis. So this kind of ikhtilaf, conflicts we have, the Muslims themselves have. And in the end, he said, I'm fasting and all this. And he started to like say, Qasam hai Allah. Khuda, I can swear by Allah that these ants that were passing by, this is my true experience today I had while perhaps having his sehri or something. And I also wanted to see whether, like I was asking him, are you giving your experience by reading books or by your own? He said by his own experience, but I couldn't tell whether he's a little bit influenced by the Quran ayat. Quran ayat, the one comment here was that, what is it in the Quran ayat, the ocean and the water. It's not in the Quran ayat, but the Quran ayat says that we created human beings and all from water. And then the Sufis also give this example that you are that ocean you are a drop from that ocean. So all this could lead to misguidance, and I don't want to allow that. Uh, Out of respect and politeness, I can let you speak and share. And I make mistakes too, but please see that, from first you have judged me. Why am I asking this question? Are you a Muslim? What is your background? Maybe some influence. Like universal beauty in Iman means also that his own ID says. So judging me, why I'm asking him a question and stopping me, no, no. You see, the person who wants to go into it honestly would tell me, okay, are you asking this question to judge me, or will you be biased? Because I have this fear apprehension that you'll be biased against me. Or do you want to say that, do you want to find out whether I've been slightly influenced by Sufism, or maybe the Imams, Shia Imams, or maybe Al Ghazali, or not the Sufis, but these religious scholars have written, Al Arabi, Ibn Arabi, if they've written something like this. So, where this could be that we have been influenced, having our own faith, and universal beauty in Iman. Iman is faith. Faith in what? Um, so, you see, so yes, I have to see whether I can't just believe him on what he says here. This is the way to cross question and interrogate and investigate. So, by shutting, or you don't let me speak. I let him speak. I knew where he was going, and in the end, I realized that it is of no help to what the subject topic at hand was in the previous live stream, and how the discussion. See, I wrote there special guest on love. Even when I should be correcting myself, what I realized that when we talk about love, and we bring all these romantic poems and all that, what love is. I didn't I say that I want to deny, right? I felt like denying love, because that emotional feelings, mushy mushy thing, or getting sentimental about love, and then it was good poetry, but I wanted to deny love now. Why did that happen to me? When I was talking, it's like I believe in love, and love is the greatest thing. And then Samira, Ashraf's sister, also like, no, no. So it's like that. So at one point, I was bringing out what I believed, how I believed in love, and it comes back to me. Oh, love, yeah. But when you're in pain, when you're separated from your loved one, you feel like, oh, why are you dependent? Why did you get attached to this person? It's like spears going through you. It's like constrained. You want to die. Uh, you don't want to live anymore when you miss the person like hell. So it's love, dependency, attachment. I've done all that, but still I feel love is. And then when he was saying it, he was poetry used poetically. I wanted to now deny love. I don't know why. What happened to me? So I don't think like Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji or someone. They say love is not an emotion. It's life itself and beyond. Must be like eternal life, right? So this. I hope you people don't mind here, and also Saab, universal brother, universal uh, beauty in Iman. Now, articulation problem. So the moment I was thinking, my mind was racing, and on this, and I was like, I'll say this, I'll come here. Let's see how much I can say properly. And I was like telling myself, I don't think you should say this. I hope you don't get compelled to say it like this, say it like that. More trying to get myself like. So Now, I was watching Jiddu Krishnamurthy's videos and sharing them on Facebook like anything. Um, must be getting tired of me over there. So, my friends on Facebook. So, Jiddu Krishnamurthy asked a question, and I was like, no. Uh, or he stated that, can the mind see? Or he asked a question. So, the question was that I've shared on Facebook, and then like his video is on YouTube, uh, J. Krishnamurthy, Santa Monica, 1972 dash public talk 1 dash to act instantly is to see actually what is. And so there was I had to stop, pause his video, and write this because I thought of it. And then when I continued, he said, "Can maybe not. Can we see this? Can the mind see in its totality?" So, what was his question? So, the mind cannot see this, my reply, my answer, Jiddu Krishnamurti. And then we need to find out what is the mind. So, JK's uh, question was, can the mind observe totally without any division in itself? We need pure awareness, Jiddu. So this, right? So no interpretations like, I also want to do some of Jiddu Krishnamurti. Start first. I'm not a self-realized person, but learning, seeing, learning. What is listening even? Okay, when it comes, like I wanted to know this person, when I say that, I'm an ex-Muslim here. I'm a truth seeker here. You know, do you know that I've tried to empty myself and I found pure awareness without setting aside the mind, the voices that were coming, and then Muji Baba I found after Jiddu Krishnamurti reading his books, and now I found his videos. So I have emptied myself. Let me just give a little introduction again. So, do you know what is listening? You'll have to empty yourself, where I'm coming from. But that pure awareness, I could not remain with that true self of mine. All this that we have, Zahra, the conditioning, the Muslim, the Hindu, all this Jiddu Krishnamurti also says the Arab, the Jew, the American nationalities, cultural differences. What do you call this? Right? Creeds, different creeds, races, cultures. So, because that brother or sir was saying in the previous live stream, I am witness, so that could be like a misguidance, going again into misguidance um, of this, the witness. What is the witness? Right? And then I could see contradictions in the conditioning in the live chat when he was in the live chat. Universal beauty in Iman. What actually is faith? He said he doesn't like blind faith. So you see, I couldn't question him, because the moment I questioned him, stop him, because then in the end I forgotten most of the things he said, and now, for me, I forget, like I was preparing myself for this, when oh, say this, say it like this, say it in Urdu, and it was coming in Urdu. I'm trying to translate it in my mind in English, but it wasn't. Like there was a force that has got me. Um, so I was like, thank you, Force, but I need to talk in Urdu, in English, rather than what you're giving me in Urdu here in my mind. But I'd say it like this, huh? People, this is the proper way to say it, and the correct way to say it. There's all those self-realized people, like God realized, or forget God realized, like Jiddu Krishnamurti or Moji Baba, they know how to talk, and they have available words. It's coming from that pure awareness there, not the center me, but that, you know, from that intelligence immense that is available for us, abundant. There is no end, no beginning. Depth, I cannot say. It's unlimited potentiality. So we see through their talk and how they answer questions that they have such a command over the language they convey to us and show us. That is amazing. We can see that they are God realized. It's not their mind, it's not the intellectual showing off or the conditioning that's speaking. So those are the simplicity and simplistic. So if I could help my brothers and sisters in Pakistan, Urdu, India also, who don't know much English, like Samira, my sister here, who comes here, but now she's not here. तो बहुत अच्छा होगा. तो देखिए, जब मैं पूछना चाहती हूँ, when I want to ask a question, it's like, oh, you're interrupting, you don't let me talk. What was the use then, right? It's not like he had come for a discussion. He had come to share his experience. And it's not like we wanted to, he encouraged me to see the live chat, previous one, what he has written, so we can talk about this. Where are the problems I find in his statements? You see, he didn't give me that opportunity. So I just had to say, okay, let him talk. And the person here, there was this, who was she? What was her food for in-laws? Recipe for the in-laws. So I couldn't, you know, said, let him talk, let him finish also. But then in the end, I was just blocked. There was a block. Like, I don't want to talk because he doesn't, he wasn't going to listen to me. Or if I blame myself that at that time I was like, if little by little we can interrupt in the discussions, it would be better. It's not because I was being rude or anything. तो ये है. And the listening also, जब हम सुनते हैं ना, तो कोई interpretation जैसे जिडू कृष्णमूर्ति कहते हैं, क्या I mean जिडू कृष्णमूर्ति, तो ये इनका है. ये तो क्रिश्चियन प्रिंस का है. ये इधर मैं गई थी कि क्या ये मुझे नहीं पता था क्रिश्चियनिटी एंड इस्लाम ऐसे. क्रिश्चियन प्रिंस का डिबेट है. मैंने कहा शायद कुछ something I get the word learn, but I had to put it on hold. What pause it, stop it. Uh, so watching the beginning of, तो हम कोई ऐसी चीज़ है जहाँ हमारे खुद के एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है, हमने खुद ने डिफ़ाइन नहीं किया. जैसे जितु कृष्णमूर्ति कहता है कि डिफ़ाइन करना डेड थिंग को है. डेड को हम नॉलेज डेड के बारे में जान सकते हैं, लिविंग के बारे में नॉलेज नहीं जान सकते हैं. लर्न कर सकते, कीप लर्निंग. लेकिन जो डेड, अभी जैसे हमने अगर वेव्स और इसको मसलन एग्जाम्पल देके ह्यूमन बींग्स को डिफाइन कर लिया, वो दैट्स अ डेड थिंग नाउ फॉर जिडू कृष्णमूर्ति. वो डेड है. जिसको हम डिफाइन नहीं कर सकते वो लिविंग है. अब इसमें डीप में नहीं जा रही हूँ. इधर उधर डिसऑर्डरली भी मेरा है, जंपिंग फ्रॉम हियर, हॉपिंग हियर एंड देयर. ठीक है ना. तो आप होप यू बेयर विथ मी ऑन दिस. सो फेथ भी क्या है, ईमान भी क्या है, कितना ब्लाइंड है. अब जैसे ये कहते हैं ना कि आइडल वर्शिपर्स को कि आप लोग इन्होंने तो फेथ लाया है ना, बल्कि वर्शिप करते हैं, सूर्य वर्शिप कर रहे हैं। तो इनके फेथ में क्या प्रॉब्लम है? सूर्य जुमर आयत, जिनकी ये इबादत करते हैं, सूर्य जुमर आयत 3, इनके ईमान में कहाँ खलल आई है? अब देखिए, ये नहीं कह रहे हैं कि टू गेट अस क्लोज टू आवर गॉड्स, इधर नोटिस नोटिस, हाँ, इनका भी ये ईमान है, तब तो इबादत कर रहे हैं। तो अनक्वेश्चनेबली टू अल्लाह, सूरह जुमर आयत 3, unquestionably for Allah is the religion, the pure, and those who take besides him, yani apart from him, protect us awliya, not we worship them. वो कहते हैं कि हम इनको worship नहीं करते, except that, except क्या? अरे empowering family, hello empowering family. Oh, empowering family, I have to tell you something. I had such a terrible tragedy. अभी तक मैं गलत नहीं कर सकी हूँ। मुझे इमाम तो आपके, ओह सॉरी, इस्माइलीस के बहुत पसंद है, लेकिन मुझे, let me see what he says here, मुझे इतनी घबराहट होने लगी। वो सीरीज़ जो मैंने बयान बैत की देखी ना, oh, you don't know that Urdu. Oh, you know the series I saw on Bayan? देखिए, अभी before reading his comments, I started answering him. Hello, Sarah. I just wanted to ask one thing. The work you're doing on trying to see this true Imam, like, it is your intention to make people leave, or if you find answers, you may not make people leave. My intention is to make people see for themselves, right? Help them see for themselves. So when I say I'm helping Muslims to leave Islam, my intention is that to make them see the years and years, not only just a Quranized contradiction or a true Imam. Who can be a true Imam? Can we, I'm also discovering later on, can we be an Imam to ourselves? Can we be the light that Jiddu Krishnamurti says for ourselves? So the work you're doing on trying to see the true Imam, true, truth, whether we can um, not depend on anyone for guidance, but be the guide, be the light for ourselves. Not that the true Imam has the light, and if like in Surah 48, um, Ismailis also, when they were explaining this bed from Surah Fat Ayat 10, you will be in a loss. That's, that's so scary. That's like giving in to people's weakness, fear. That if you don't give bait to Prophet Muhammad, it's giving bait on Allah in his hand. It's like you lose out. ऐसे अगर डराएंगे, it was like, if you're going to scare people like that, right? They'll be scared. वैसे भी we are lost people. We don't know. We can't see the truth directly. So my intention is to totally set people free. Human beings, actually. Human beings free. This is my intention, like Jiddu Krishnamurti, like Buddha saying, but I prefer Jiddu Krishnamurti, like detachment. That makes sense? Thank God. Yeah? Empowering family, thank you. So, to see the true Imam, the true guide in themselves, the light in themselves. No, no. To leave everything that is man-made, that is not true, that is not beneficial for them. Not just leave Islam for the heck of leaving Islam or anything, right? And to find that light within themselves. Let's see if we can later on, like now it started. it came in between when I was doing about Islam, against Islam. Now it started more. Let's see if I can articulate about this, what I learned from what I saw, uh, reading Jiddu Krishnamurti books, what he was pointing to, how the problems we can solve, humanity's problems. Are we an integral part of humanity? And how do we see that? How can we see it? What is the mind? What are thoughts? What is time? Can the mind, for example, like I said, completely see? Um, are we listening, empowering family? Or are we interpreting, explaining away things? Are we listening in a, so we need to learn, see, can we listen in a non judgmental way, of, leaving all the false things, facades in our life, even our mind? Are we interpreting all the time? Are we explaining away and sharing our experiences, personal experiences? Are we becoming sentimental about love, life, and living and human beings? And then finding escape for, moving away from what we should be seeing directly, what we are. And what is this? For example, in Islam, there's so many ayats that are open to interpretations, different interpretations. Are we looking at the word or how I speak, or I don't speak well? Are you judging my accent? Are you fascinated or are you disgusted? Are you judging me all the time or most of the time? Or are you really listening without, being impressed by me or disgusted by me? Have you already made up your mind about me, drawn conclusions about me? So help, like, you wouldn't be helping me if you do this, right? And you wouldn't be helping yourself. Are we? So I'm trying to bring people to see for themselves. If we can see, if we can truly listen, so that I have my likes and dislikes and disgusts and all this, but when I'm listening to Jiddu Krishnamurti, then I have to really, like the way he takes us, I have to really listen. And he's so amazing. I mean, the speaker, Jiddu Krishnamurti says, don't praise me, like, forget the speaker. So, the way he took us, he takes us, is, it's like, he's so consistent with this. And we don't, like, he doesn't want any praise or anything, although someone was telling me that then why does he have pictures on his books? Um, that's true, but also, I mean, I guess communities and faith communities could also be well off in their own bubble. Like for Ismaili people, a lot of people have left. Oh, like I said, right? I actually adore, I think, or I don't know, I should not, but I really admire, let's put the word like Imam Hussain and His Highness Aga Khan. Let me just read this. Like for Ismaili people, a lot of people have left. Now you see, this kind of a thing kind of makes me nervous, and I questioned one Wa'is. I asked that guy at a conference if people leaving, doesn't it mean the community will shut down? Yeah, this is what I was telling Salim Lalani. We don't want to scare the Ismailis, right? They're in that beautiful, protective, secure bubble of theirs. And my heart wrenched to, yeah, I know Imam, the Ismailis, their Imam. They've been in that very protective, like when I was with my mother, very protective, beautiful mother of mine, affectionate, loving, always there. And he said, no. Will the community shut down? He said, no. It's a choice to be made. It's more an individual faith in a way. Yeah, and another thing is that this community has had such a wonderful imam for like 86. Now he's how many years? So when did he become a imam, right? How many years? But they aren't scared. Just like them, other communities, I'm sure it won't close just because people leave. I don't think. It seems like a hard task, to be honest. Yeah, it's a very hard task. Some people are also hostile. Yeah, 1957. Oh, since how? Sorry, I've forgotten. How old was he when he was in Harvard? And then he, for some years, he went, and then he went back to Harvard. When after his grandfather's death, he was called to be the imam. 20, I think, yeah. So for 20 years, they've had this imam, and he's wonderful. And then you've got that beautiful, he saved them, he secured them, he's taken care of them. Like we used to say, if Imam Ali was alive, if our Imam, he should be able to take care of the spiritual needs of his, uh, you know, moments, because he's the Amir al-Mumineen Imam Ali, and all the Imams. They need to. Prophet Muhammad did that, but then after him, also spiritual needs. Yeah, so he's taken care of educational needs, social, spiritual also. Like someone was telling me so about faith or something. I said everything. I leave it on Imam Ali now. He's the one who's the spiritual. He's supposed to empower me, give me spiritual strength. I should never feel deprived of that or go astray, and never get any kind of ego coming up. Because shaitan doesn't come the moment you say Ya Ali Madad. Shaitan says, I'm on this path, Sirat al-Mustaqim. I'm lying down, sitting down for you moments to come here. But God gave us Imam Ali. So we've crossed that Sirat al-Mustaqim. We shouldn't be scared on Sirat al-Mustaqim. Imam Ali is there to help us. There's no way we should be scared of ego. All this comes from shaitan. Arrogance coming in our prayers, in our worship of God. So, no delusion. Like, I just entrust myself to the Imam. I feel more than anything else, he's the spiritual guide, meaning he gives you everything. He empowers you spiritually. There's no way you can develop an ego or pride. I think also, though, that's what humans have created somewhere down the line. Yeah, the ego, right? The evil, the devil, shaitan. As humans, we've created ego divide. Yes, yes, I saw that. You think or you've seen it. You've had an insight, empowering family. This is great help to us. What you've said here. I don't think you've thought about it, but you've had. I think you contemplated and you could see it, that this is man-made, and then to control the people, to be in your religion and prophet and imam, khalifa, all this. Sorry, excuse me. Yes, yes. I have definitely, I questioned it when I saw it. I was like shocked. I think, no, I was like, that's what humans have created. We have created evil, and then we have created this God, and then we want, we've created these religions and prophets. Most of it is based on fear, control, and all that. Like, take the name of your imam. I'm not saying this out of ego, but you see, created somewhere down the line as humans, we've created ego divide. Yes, yes, yes. And religion is worse. It's religion, and we as humans have created the devil. Devil doesn't make sense. What Buddha said, that I think what I heard, I'm not sure, or what I read, Buddha said that evil is just ignorance. You don't have to be scared of this. It's just ignorant. Like, let's say, take the Hindu thing a little bit from there. Like, what they say is that, okay, you lose out a little bit, but like the loss would not be that immense. You'll come back, live your life. You'll come back. There's reincarnation, and you learn one day. But going to hellfire forever, and what a loss. I was like, I'm sorry to say, Empowering Family, when I that lecture by the Ismailis on this ayat, it really, I was like, my heart was sinking, and I was like, not again. It's like, it's the same as my Shia majlis in the beginning. Then, the whole before the Masahib of Imam Hussein comes, Surah Fat ayat 10. Look at this, the way that you will be in such a loss if you don't give bait. So here, sorry, I have to keep this video because of show you Surah Fatah 10, because of Empowering Families comments here. I have to keep showing you. Religion can be an issue like all debates people have, and people who put each other down. What kind of religious groups do like that? Yeah, every kind of religious group. Before we were told like we're not supposed to talk about religion and politics. We can put our religions, each other's religions down, but not the people, and not to talk like we do now, openly. Yeah, but definitely we put the other faith down. Like this, Islam has put polytheists down, Jews down, Christians down, and they've got it wrong. Also, the Jews and the Christians, Abrahamic religion. Indeed, those who pledge allegiance to you, only they pledge allegiance to Allah. The hand of Allah is over their hands. Then whoever breaks this oath, just imagine right now, it's an oath you're making. Oh, this is a big oath. Very scared. I'm very scared. Again, my heart started to tremble. I couldn't take it. Mujhe घबराहट, like I was feeling claustrophobic. Sorry, I had to stop that video and go and, I was like, had a reaction to it so intense. I started to listen not to the kirtans on Radha Rani and all this, but I started to go and listen to Hindi songs. Then only he breaks against himself, and whoever fulfills what he has covenanted, Allah will soon, he will give him a reward great. Where is it that it breaks against himself? Against himself, like only to, oh, that was the Smiley was, at his own, to his detriment, to his loss. मुझे समझ नहीं आया. I was like, oh my God, right? And this same surah I've been doing for to show you what a thing against those Bedouin Muslims. What about that? Breaks it to his own hurt, harm. Oh my God. So I got it. So, sometimes like I'm ready for this. So recently even confirmed by the Ismaili lecture series on this bait. Ah, it's hurt me very badly. It's like, and empowering family, you should see that Ismaili man with the lady. First they come with the dua, right? And he doesn't, his face is so sad, so serious. I was like, please, someone put a smile on his face. Oh, it was heartbreaking to see him now because I'm now very, very emotional, very deeply sensitive. Like, please, someone put a smile on his face. He's saying the dua and he's got a wonderful lady next to him, the elderly people. I mean, that's too, yeah, funny. It's strange for sure. Hello? I was like, what's this? I have to get out of here. Sorry. I had to just a little bit, the dua also, and looking at that man's face, so sad. He looked so sad, so serious, like someone has been torturing him. It's a torture, sitting there. Please. Oh, people, oh my goodness. So, are they, first of all, I have concern for the Ismailis. I know they've got a great, they live in their cocoon. They know they have that Imam's protection and wings over them, like Gabriel's wings are over them, protecting them. So, do you think, I mean, how to, when they leave, when they leave this community and religion, like how to guide them, you know, that you don't have to leave this. So I wish the Imam would say that, okay, he says pluralism and all this. So they're leaving for the worse, or what are they doing? Are they leaving for Sunni Islam or 12er Shia Islam like we had left long time ago? So this also, and to do it in a way that they don't leave in rebellious hostility towards the Imam, and you can still be there, and just you don't have to practice this religion, but let's make it a. Why can't they make it a like a religion, a thing for like humanity, service to humanity, humanitarian thing. See, what I'm told Ismailis leave. What's different is some go to Sunnis. That's the thing I was having. They gave me such a hard time on Facebook. These Sunni, who ex-Ismailis, Shia 12er, Christian, Hinduism, so many different ways. Sunni Islam would be terrible. Shia 12er, I've I was told we were Ismailis. It's gone down, like they're going backward. We were very refined Aga Khanis. I could see it in my grandaunt's. The effect was there, but then now it's become terrible. So it doesn't get any better. No, it gets worse and worse. For the if you even join Shia 12er Christianity, I don't believe. It's a lesser evil, but so there's no win-win. It's like going from rainbows to rain. Yes, yes. At least this, I wish Imam had done something. Hazir Imam. Your grand aunt was Ismaili? No, no. Before my mother's forefathers were Ismaili. I think they were, in Pakistan, so part of India, they were Ismailis. But then I was told by my aunt, like her aunt, my grand aunt, was not Ismaili. She was a 12er Shia. But in the 1970s, until before Khomeini came, but she died in 1986. Like I could see my grand aunt's deteriorating, uh, and the Shia community, 12er Shia community in Koja Sindhi's deteriorating. Before, like the old ones, like my grand aunt and the Chagla family and all the Thavrani family in Koja Sindhi community, we they used to talk in English, but now hardly their children, like it should go forward. We're told that you should learn Urdu and talk in Urdu and this, you know what I mean? So the community, the 12er Shia, I went to back to Karadar, where these Khoja Sindhis were. My Khoja Sindhi, and now they're very few, and my community has gone backwards. So sad to see. Uh, and mostly now in that Karadar we have Kachi, uh, Kachi Shias coming, and our community Shia 12 or Koja, they're going, like they're going backward. I don't know. I felt that. My grand aunt was 12 or Shia, but we could. She only had her dupatta like on her head when we, even majlises, but without that she would be a kind of a thin scarf, that chiffon uh, Pakistani scarf, but not on her head, and it was really nice. I think we'd come from, the effect was still there, even though she was a 12er Shia. They're going backwards, and deter- deterioration. I can see a kind of a, what's that word? Regression. Oh, that's terrible. What do you see as a big picture? Like when it comes to all this, how would people leave religion? Okay, can't share the comments, but on the screencasting way, but I can show it to you like this. What do you see as a big picture? I don't like when it comes to all this. How 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 would people leave religion? I don't know. This uh, using social media, helping out, not risking our lives, like by this social media is a great way of helping out, helping the people to leave religion. Or is there a way forward with religion, reforming this religion? What His Highness Aga Khan has tried his best, because he's the Imam. He has the powers to reform, but we uh, don't have the power. And or is there a way forward with religion? You mean? Uh, isn't it better if you see something which is not true, and I'm showing you, or someone is showing you, like you can use examples. Some ex-Ismailis are so rude. Yes, I saw that. and hostile. Yeah, and ex Smiley, especially those who have become Sunnis now, and so mean. Yes, and you can even see others, not just them. Yes, yes. It's unbelievable, right? Like it's like a crossroad. It's chaos. It's going to be terrible. It's like a time bomb which will be blasting on us, on humanity. No, not a way forward with religion. There's no way forward with this religion. I mean, then you can keep religion on your personal level and not bring it on the state level. Separate it like the Jews have done and the Christians have done. But this religion, even His Highness Aga Khan says that it is a way of life. The Christians have, I don't know what, I don't want to get him into trouble with the Christians, his statement of the, sorry, um, but like, we have an Imam and he moves us forward. That's what Imam Mahdi should be doing also with the 12 Rishis. Uh, we've got a very modern Imam. The Ismailis have a very modern Imam. Yeah, this Ismaili, the Boris are also going backward. What I heard from this Zafar Heretic ex-Muslim channel, what was her name? A Bori, ex-Bori came. And it was so depressing to hear what she had to leave, why she left her religion, Bori Daudi Shia. Because I heard stories sometimes, even after people see Aga Khan, they join that community. He don't seem to care about people who leave. Yes, he lets them to be. It's like a circle effect. The Bora, so how? Uh, the Zafar Heretics live stream I saw, no, the late live stream, yeah. A Bori lady, she's left, it's very, very bad there. It's terrible. Corruption and control, and they won't accept her husband who became a Bora Shia, Bora Dawoodi. And, people talking and being rude to him. These Bora Shia, Dawoodi Shia, it's terrible. It's terrible. Excuse me. Yeah, so let me look at this one because I heard stories. You see, His Highness Aga Khan, he doesn't care. How much does he care? How much can he care? He can't. He, there was in his interview when he said, I don't have the answers to everything. I was shocked. How can like, if he's the true Imam, how can he not have the answers for everything? So he just lets them, that's negligence. No, no. Okay, he's given them the freedom to leave. But think about the whole of humanity. Like, oh, so it's like he uh, only cares for those who. This is God's care. There are Hindus, there are atheists. If they search for God, we're still searching for God. And we haven't, scientists haven't found God. It's not like they're lying. So is this it? This Imam God has sent to guide humanity? Who doesn't care? I mean, forget that, yeah, he's very good. He's given them freedom to leave when they want to leave. But look at the chaos created. 55 Aga Khanis were shot down in Karachi, Sindh. Okay, His Highness Aga Khan said that's okay, we don't take any action against them. 45. Okay, 45. I read it, not 55, I don't think. I read in the news like 50 to 55. Okay, 45. So he's taking care of that and he doesn't have to take action. I can understand how great he's taking care of the community, he's taking care of their family members in Sindh, Pakistan. How are the family members, right? All this Imam is doing, must be doing, because he said don't take any action against the killers. We don't want to take any action. Good. But then those killers can go and kill 12 Shias and our Imam is hiding. What about the families? Pakistan doesn't have proper facilities, money, Bewa widows, to help the widows, reach out to the family members, give them some salary, who have lost their husbands, their fathers, brothers, give them, that spiritual support. Maybe they have it, they say, no, we, no matter how many times we come back for Imam Hussein, we're willing to die again and again and again. 1,000 times we'll die. One lady during Saddam Hussein's era, uh, when Saddam was, they were saying, uh, we'll cut your hand, then you go to Imam Hussein's pilgrimage. This is just a heresy. I've heard that the one lady gave her hand and said, yes, cut it off. I'll go to Imam Hussein, like that. Saddam Hussein wasn't allowing pilgrimages to go to Imam Hussein, a pilgrimage, ziyarat. One lady gave her hand. They're saying it's okay, 10,000 times they may kill us. Our fellow Sunnis. Yeah. I heard from my father and someone, or my aunt or someone, some lady in Karbala, Iraqi, said, okay, take my hand. Or I don't know if she was a Shia Iraqi or what, but she wanted to go to Imam Hussein's pilgrimage, ziyarat, tomb. And Saddam Hussein wasn't allowing. In the beginning, they were like, okay, you want to go for the pilgrimage to Imam Hussein? Give us your hand or something we can cut off. Can you believe this? These are Sunni Muslims. Saddam Hussein was a Sunni Muslim. Then he completely, banned the Shias from going to the pilgrimage. So, what a life. Oh, that's extreme. Yes. Yeah, the lady gave her hand, I was told. Not too sure if this story is true or how true it is or false. Who knows? Yeah, the Shia, some of them say that Sunnis may kill us, extremists. Oh, we don't care. We'll die for Imam Hussein. Allah, this is our true religion. They do that self-flagellation. Children are doing it. Once I took the zanjeer and I had a kameez on in my mother's room. I also started to, you know, start to hit my back with the zanjeer. It's like it's got chains and it's got knives for the children. I bought that zanjeer. I started chak 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 chak, ya Hussein, ya Hussein in my mother's room because I couldn't do it in the old house. When I was a child, I couldn't do it in the julus. Maro, ya Hussein, ya Hussein, ya Hussein. Children are doing it. In Pakistan, a lot, Indo-Pak, this happens a lot. Self-flagellation, hitting, with the sword, like knife, head, on the head. Ya Hussein in Muharram. What do they call it? Kamazani. Ooh, it's and we're not allowed to say ooh or ah. That's terrible. But we've been brought up with that, so we look at the blood and it doesn't disgust us. I'm so used to it. This don't happen in Aga Khan community. No, no, not at all. Aga Khanis, they just go for Muharram. I don't know how they commemorate Muharram, but not like the 12 Shias. No way. It doesn't even happen perhaps in Bahrain or where the Shia, or even in Iran, like the way it happens in Indo-Pak. They hit their heads, like the front, this head, very fragile part, with knives in Karachi. I have a video on that. At least from what I know, yes, you're right. Aga Khan community, Aga Khan is not the third. Also, like it's just that we will mention uh, Imam Hussein. What do they call that? The mentioning of Imam Hussein? They call it something. And yeah, some Agha Khanis would say, what is this they're doing? If they're in Canada or America and they've been brought up there, born, if they go to Pakistan and see what the 12 Shias are doing during Muharram, even not only the Sunnis but the our own Ismaili Shias will be saying, "Oh my God, this is something." Haris Sultan has put a video on that child abuse. We say, no, 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 it's not child abuse. So this, you see, um, in fact, I would love to help Imam Hazir Imam. Why can't he leave this religion? Would he be in trouble? And I just want to understand how the light went past, like when the Imam is about to go from this world, he writes, only the Imam knows who the next Imam will be, his son, which of his son will be the next Imam. So how does that happen? That the light of Imamat will pass on to that son. This is something. But anyways, the like Imam still has that light. I wonder. So I was asking Salim Lalani, and I didn't get a proper answer there. Can you give me an answer from the Ismailis, please? Like how it's really true that this light, divine light, intellect tells the Imam, who will, no one knows except for the Imam himself. And when he, God forbid, he dies, leaves the world, then they open his, you know, but, will or something, and they find out, Acha, maybe the grandson will be the Imam. No one before that knows. But Imam knows who will be the next Imam. Who should be the next Imam after him? So that is strange. Maybe I was searching whether there is this something placebo effect, or these masters like Saint Germain, Akashic records. People know your life of story. Oh, there's someone, a healer in China, Tibetan mountain. It's very difficult to get to him. He knew this American person's whole life story. Like, you want to know about the light? Yes. And how Imam knows that who will be the next Imam. From what I know, they believe that after Prophet, the Ismailis believe Ali was the Imam to follow. Yes, also the Shias. But this, from then, that light or whatever, I thought Allama Majlisi wrote that this light was on Adam's fingers. This light was Ahmad from before prenatal state. This was Ahmad praising Allah in light form. And these are Panjatan Park in light form. From then, that light of whatever that is, not from then, even uh, Prophet Muhammad's grandfather had the light, this light of one, believing in one God. This light, they say, has passed on till now, and from that 12th Imam stoppage. Yes, for the 12 Rishiyas. But they think because the Prophet gave Imam Ali this trusted light or responsibility, it's same thing, or authority like. Is it like, does this light have spiritual knowledge also? Does he have the Kitab, Kitab? Does Imam? So many questions. That's why they believe. So this Imam, this light which has been sent down, like Quran ayat in Surah 64 or 60, Surah Taghabut. So this is that light, right? Also, that's what they believe. What they believe, no, what is the reality of this light? I wish I could ask Hazir Imam. Like, you see, I don't know the real. Do they? What they believe is different, but have they been? Have they experienced the reality of this light? Not only the Hazir Imam, who gets knowledge beforehand, when he's about to go, he makes a will, and who will be the next Imam after him? Which of his sons, or maybe his maybe his grandchild? Because you see, how did this light? This is one contention I have about this. Like Saint Germain, you know, I read a book on light beings. There are light beings, right, who can help out. I read a book which had maybe a one chapter or paragraph or something. Cover yourself with light. Be, and be the light being. Light beings are here to help us. Maybe in London, I don't know where. Which book was it? I can't remember the name of the book. So there are these masters that have this, like light beings can do a lot of things. They can heal through a distance. They can help you. Some people have, yes. See, it's like this. For them, what you do daily, what you say, how you behave, and what you do in your worldly affairs, how you treat people, that's part of this light. It's like energy. Allah, I wanted to be a good person, behave myself. So, okay, so even the imams, like the covenant, uh, let's say they misbehave, then they come out. And I haven't seen any imam misbehaving afterwards, but that, let's say, if what the Westerners say is right about Prince Ali Khan, so the light didn't go to his father, it went to him, the grandchild, the father's child, from the grandfather to that, right? Oh, they have to, yeah, so कहते हैं ना in Urdu, sorry, you don't know Urdu, but they say that if you want to ढूंढने में तो खुदा भी मिल जाता है, yeah? So it's not like exclusive to Islam. Only Prophet Muhammad was the light who praised Allah. Sorry, I'm speaking like this. Yeah, it's like energy, and it's got a lot of spiritual. Uh huh. I see, and you get that. But how come this Imam? You see, this light passes to the other Imam. So that Imam, who is now the Imam, this light helps him, or he has to work, he has to make an effort, or just come like effortlessly to do the things, like you said, your daily life, how you, uh, as a human being, how you behave, what you do in your worldly life, affairs, treating people, how you treat people. What if the Imam starts mistreating people? Can that ever be? That this light can fail the true Imam of the Shias? I haven't come across an experience. I haven't, no, no, not an experience, but I haven't read a story about that. That God took away the imamate because this Imam fell. Uh, he didn't treat people right. You know, he fell from his position, God given. That hasn't happened. Yes, the split has happened, but the Ismailis during Imam Jafar Sadiq's and afterwards. No, during his life time or after his death. After his death, some believed in Imam Musa Kazim, and they've held on to that, that Imam Musa Kazim was the true Imam, and the Ismailis, Ismail, the eldest son of Imam Jafar Sadiq, was the true Imam. Shia say he died. Ismailis say no, no, he didn't die. He may have, he didn't die. What I think is that he may have taqiyya, been in a dissimulation, because there were enemies of that Imam and the Imamat Islam. This work or mandate is to be continued. Yes. Oh, like it's just from next person to next. Like, for example, a generation, first generation, second, third, the passage will be passed down. The mandate of that imamat won't change. That's the light. The work or mandate is to be continued. Yeah. Like they say, right, even Shaitan's project needs to be continued. The Qayamat, forever. Until the end, on the day of judgment, it will stop. Like they believe this imama won't stop. Yeah, this imama, of course, the 12 Shias also believe that the imamat won't stop. The only thing is that the last imam will come, fight this and that, bring justice on earth, and fight the enemies of Islam, and then it'll be the end of the world, right? End of the world. So then everything gone, finished. But yeah, they say until there is life here, world, human beings, imamat won't stop. Like they have the lineage in Hindus, you know, this lineage of the sun people, the Vishwanites, they have a lineage. It doesn't stop. They pass on one to another. Sometimes it's not even your own son, but like the guru calls, like he's from the lineage of the sun, something, or Vishwana, and then you know, uh, he calls his disciple. Like in the case of Sri M, this is almost like a video game. Seems like the world video game, like a simulation. They call it, right? So the 12 Shias believe that the imamat, yeah, yes, yes, yeah. Like, have you seen this, what is light, if you see light. Peter Russell, he's very underrated. He's such an underrated scientist. Peter Russell. Have you seen his videos? Peter Russell. I've bought his book, From God to Science. But you know what? Let me show you, what is light? Peter Russell. He's such an underrated. He's a genius of a genius. No one has told. He's such an honest scientist, such an honest man. Yes, um, the world from light's point of view. His video, you must see this. I think I should see it again and again and again. He demonstrates what this, light is absolute. It has zero movement. Now we need it. Imam never explained it to us like this. Do you know any Imam Jafar Sadiq? Imam Jafar Sadiq's book I had, which said that, which stated, in which Imam Jafar Sadiq states, you know what is time? Time is the distance between two known events. Maybe they stole it from the Greeks or something. So Imam Jafar Sadiq's book I had, which is perhaps my father has given it away. Uh, I have to just so that this I can move this. Ooh, um, the greatest scientist. And I even have Imam Muhammad Bakar's book, Green Color, which Ismailis also believe in. So we at least believe in Imam Muhammad Bakar, Imam Jafar Sadiq, and yeah, Shia, the greatest scientist, Jafar Sadiq. But the way Jiddu Krishnamurti, great Muslim scientist and philosopher, the great Muslim, which one was it? Uh, Let me see about on light. And gravity. Oh yes, this one. Oh, Abu Shakir, one of his opponents said to him, "Oh, this atheist or something." They have a discussion. One's Abu Shakir. Okay, so Abu Shakir is an atheist. Yes, you can reply. Imam Jafar Sadiq said, Abu Shakir, is it not a myth that there is Allah? You want people to believe in a thing which does not exist. If there was Allah, we could have felt His existence through our senses. You may say that we can feel His presence by the help of our inner senses, but our inner senses also depend upon our five outer senses. We cannot conjure up all this, right? So it goes on. You may say that we can perceive the presence of Allah by our intelligence and not through our inner or outer senses. But our intelligence also needs the assistance of our five outer senses, without which it cannot function. By your imagination, you have created a being which is of your own image. Since you see, talk, hear, work, and rest, you do not show him to anyone to maintain your hold on the people. You say that he cannot be seen. You also say he's not born womb from from a womb of a woman. He does not procreate, and he would not die. Where's the thing your Allah is also like a veiled god of the Hindus. It is out of his mercy that he does not appear before us. Hmm? No, no, Hindu God appears. I have to get going. I was going to ask you this how much time you have. Thank you so much for giving me your time, your help, support, everlasting care. Uh, all the best, all the best. I cannot thank you enough, Empowering Family. It's so great. It's such a pleasure, such an honor to have you here. Um, I hope I cherish this forever and ever. With what you have given me here is such a treasure. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great day, Empowering Family. That's so good of, so nice of you, so great of you. Keep up these topics. The dialogue is most important. Yes, dialogue. You've done a great job in having a dialogue with me, Empowering Family. So patient, so wonderful. You remind me of, you could be a smiley, very close to Imam. Uh, it's wonderful, wonderful. And I will miss the smiley Imam also. Such a shame. तुम्हें खो दिया हमने पाने के बाद तेरी याद like when this imam we hardly can go to the jamaats and all at that time, but now I'm told we can. uh, so we just used to look at his picture in Karachi. Ismaili shops had it, hung on the wall above and all this, and now to see his videos and all this, and to have lost him like this. I mean, of course. So I wouldn't want to lose him. Such a shame that I had to lose him after seeing him walking, talking. Heard his voice, and at first I was like so overwhelmed on the Imam's, Ismaili Imam's videos. And, oh my God, that's his voice. I heard him. I mean, that's amazing. Okay, I've let the Empowering Family go. He's got work, and I cannot. तुम्हें हमने तो अपने इस्माइली इमाम को खो दिया, retorted Abu Shakir, by introducing your invisible Allah to the people. You want to acquire wealth and position. Then Imam Jafar Sadiq replies, I would like to start with the last part of your speech. Very nice, very nice. Comfortable position. If I wanted to acquire wealth and what is this? So this is great. But I found some problems here. Take the seeds of 10 kinds of herbs. Abu Shakir, do you see the air? You say that everything. Okay, I don't think I can discuss this right now. So I do not say that the animals believe in Allah and worship Him just as we do, but there is no doubt that they obey the laws. They're created faithfully. We see that just before the advent of spring, the titmouse, a small kind of small bird, always comes. Abu Shakir, even the plants obey the laws made by Allah. I know that you will not accept her. Okay. The light which comes from the sun also worships Allah by obeying His laws, which are very stringent and exact. These forces also obey the laws of Allah and worship Him, otherwise they cannot produce light. Abu Shakir, if there was no Allah, there would have been no universe. It's the Big Bang, Imam. Yeah, I just sometimes wish there was no Allah to do this. Thank you, Imam. Yeah, let's go to nothingness, right? Close your eyes. We can't go beyond awareness. Our Awareness is going to be here no matter how much we want to go beyond and go into just nothingness where there's no God, nothing, no creation, no existence, right? He could have, he could make such wonderful laws. Yeah, but these human beings he tests, and what great punishments. Oh no, I don't want anything. Nothing would have been better, Imam. And then concluded his discourse. Abu Shakir fell into a deep reverie, as he was greatly inspired. No, give us some scientific, tell us that science, we can't, no, he has. Imam, if there was revelations of Imam Jafar Sadiq. Imam Muhammad al-Baqir, Imam Jafar Sadiq, knew that Muslim world would be flooded with books of the philosophers of Greece and Alexandria, and that the Muslims would blindly accept everything. I think they've stolen it from the Greek philosophers in Alexandria. You see, this here written as the gospel truth. Now, why would the Muslims go back to the philosophers? What fear is this of Imam Muhammad al-Baqir and Imam Jafar Sadiq? Why? Look at the fear, right? Knew that the Muslim world would be flooded with books of the philosophers of Greece and Alexandria, and that the Muslims would blindly accept everything they had written as the gospel truth. Thus, many of the false and fallacious theories would catch their imagination, corrupt their minds, and keep them under total darkness for centuries. That's why I came here to correct and speak about this. Some Muslim comes here and says, water is just there's a in between layer between in the ocean. In between, there are waves which are not on the surface, and those are still like they have the potential, but they are ignorant. How can they be ignorant when they have that potential? They are life. Water is life giving. Without water, we would not survive. Water and sun. Nothing will remain. Forget God, right? Here. And that Muslims will blindly. Why? Why? Because the Quran, look at the Quran. Thus, many of the false and fallacious theories would catch their imagination, corrupt their minds, and keep them under total. Today, those Westerners who are following these philosophers, they're not in the darkness that the Muslims are in. Only the Ismailis, perhaps, if Shias, I felt, shouldn't be in this darkness. But they've also gone into darkness for centuries, which is actually what happened in the past. For example, the theory of Ptolemy that the earth is the center of the universe, and the sun, the planet and stars rotate around it, was generally accepted by the Muslims as true. The two Imams explained to the students who were to spread their teachings among the Muslims the theories of those philosophers, pointed out their mistakes, and presented their own correct theories. No, not their own correct theories, but what Allah had given them the light to explain, the knowledge given, ilm laduni, Hazrat Khizr had. So, similarly, they taught them physics, chemistry, geography, oh wow, etc. prior to the translation of these subjects from Indian, Greek, and Persian into Arabic. Wait a minute, didn't our imams, what is this? You see, this is the problem. I think that they've stolen it. Let me see what the Zionist Aga Khan said. Let me show you the fourth Imam Wikipedia. If I can find it this time at least. Maula Hazir Imam, Maulana Hazir Imam, Ismaili elsewhere. Age of 20, he succeeded his grandfather, Sir Sultan Muhammad Shah Aga Khan III. The Aga Khan claims direct lineal descent from Islamic prophet Muhammad through Muhammad's cousin and son-in-law Ali, who is considered an imam by Nizari Ismailis, and Ali's wife Fatima, Muhammad's daughter from his first marriage. Ismailis gave Ali their imams a near divine status. The origins of this concept. Hello, my mom. Imam kisses and hello, Zara. See, a part of me is very emotional and wants to be a Shia Ismaili. I can't let go of this Imam. Okay, so, but you see, I have to put it aside for the truth, save myself, save Ismaili Shias, leave this Islam altogether. Look at this. Do you see this now? The origins of this concept. It's a concept. It's not even a concept cannot be a reality. Jiddu Krishnamurti. This comes from the mind, idea, lie in ancient Persian paganism. So could this light be coming from the ancient? I've always wondered. See, this is what I was asking empowering family. Now I got the answer here. Thank you, Imam Maula. I don't call him Imam. Sorry. Now what I call him a master, like the spiritual master. So I said, Zara, if you don't want to call him Imam, at least call him Maula. Maula. So he's a master for definitely a true master, spiritual master that we must respect. I adore him. I don't know what adore means. But sorry, I admire him, but my heart, oof, I just kiss his feet, go down and cry. the तुम तेरे बिना जिंदगी से शिकवा तो नहीं जी में आता है तेरे कदम actually the song says daman कदमों में सर झुका के हम रोते रहे तेरे भी आँखों में आंसुओं की कमी तो नहीं तेरे बिना जिंदगी से शिकवा तो नहीं शिकवा नहीं शिकवा नहीं शिकवा नहीं. Salutations unending to Master, spiritual true light being Master Maula Hazir Imam. Long live. May I not see him pass away before I do. I will not be able to take it. I feel that way right now. God knows then if he saves me, a miracle happens. The moment oh, God forbid. So thank you. Thank you, Empowering Family. God bless you. Have a wonderful, beautiful life, day, every day, forever, growing in beauty, wonder. All of you, Mala, salutations unending. Thank you so much for this help. See the truth here. See the truth. I feel like crying. We have to go. I don't want to get emotional. Cry on you here.